Hi, my name is Rachel Hobson, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about Occupational Safety and Health Act. The Occupational Safety and Health Act was passed in 1970 in an attempt to ensure the safety of workers and their employers. The OSHA, for short, includes a wide variety of issues such as workplace hazards, sanitation, sanitary conditions, mechanical equipment, and then also small-scale health problems, just like making sure that people that work there are getting their flu shots. Every year in the spring and the fall, the Department of Labor publishes new regulations that all the employers and businesses are to be in compliance with. Under the Occupational Safety and Health Act, there are rules and regulations that continue to be added each year. The different topics under the Act would be like health-related regulations, and an example of a code that falls under this category would be the Asbestos Act of 2001, and I'm sure that all of you have seen those infomercials on TV about the asbestos, and the Asbestos Act of 2001 was put in place to ensure that every employer and self-employed person who might work or expose people that work for them to asbestos dust, it's just to make sure that they don't get in contact with the side effects of that, and that they know how to properly handle that particular chemical. Another subtopic is the general regulations, which includes the environmental regulations of the workplace, and it was added in 1987. This regulation just includes the physical conditions of the workplace, like the temperature, the lighting, ventilation, and then also fire coding, just things like that. The electrical regulations are another subtopic in the Act. Electrical Installation Regulation of 2009 includes the responsibility for electrical installations and inspections of these units even after they're installed, because the codes are always changing and you have to make sure that wiring and everything is still safe and up to date with the current regulations. Machinery regulations might be one of the more common topics that people think of when they think about occupational safety. Under the machinery regulations, it includes the Driven Machinery Act of 1988, and then the General Machinery Regulations of 1988, and then that something that people probably don't think of when they think about machinery safety would be the lift, escalator, and passenger conveyor regulation, which applies to any business that uses any of those types of transport machinery. So doctors' offices have elevators, malls have escalators, just things like that, places that use that type of stuff. The last major subtopic within the Act is the specific regulations. In 1990, the regulations concerning the Certificate of Competency was added, and this regulation is to ensure that mechanical and electrical engineers are actually certified by their chief inspectors, that they have taken the qualifying examinations and passed them, and that they keep their certificates up to date. In order to make sure that employers are following all of these different regulations of OSHA, the OSHA department performs inspections. So businesses can receive a visit from inspectors at OSHA organization without any advanced warning. OSHA is not required to give the business a warning that they're coming. Inspections can be based off a few different things, like if a worker, a former worker or a current worker complains to OSHA about their concern for safety or sanitation within their business, then that can spark an inspection from OSHA. If there's a death or a hospitalization or any type of injury like that, then there's definitely going to be an inspection that comes after that. And then even after there's going to be follow-up inspections to make sure that things are going well within that business. There are also targeted inspections. So if a particular business has a high incident rate or there's been a lot of people getting hurt, having to go to the hospital, then that definitely will render an inspection from OSHA. Although it might seem like the OSH Act only focuses on safety, they also try to educate employers and employees on just the general safety and health practices that they should be aware of. OSHA offers training programs and materials to help teach the importance of safety in the workplace and general health of an individual. So like I said earlier, OSHA isn't just about machinery codes and electrical safety and things like that, but also it's about making sure that people get their flu shots, making sure people are aware of healthy lifestyles and things like that. So OSHA offers outreach programs and e-tools that can help employers and their employees with health-related issues, and will help them find solutions to just common workplace problems. The Occupational Safety and Health Act covers most all private employers in all 50 states across the nation. State and local government workers and employers are actually not covered by OSHA, which is kind of shocking because it's a federal funded program, but most states enlist their own safety and health programs and to cover the governmental workers that aren't covered by OSHA, and these programs have to be at least as effective as the OSHA program. So about a fourth of the states across the nation have approved state-funded safety and health programs, but Oklahoma is not one of them. In Oklahoma, the OSHA consultation program is free to all Oklahoma employers, and what this is, it's the consultation program goal is to help business owners meet the requirements of health and safety standards that OSHA put in place, but without them having to worry about being fined while they do so. So, in conclusion, to sum up the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970, the goal is to create a safe environment for workers and to ensure employer safety also. So thanks for listening, and I found all this information on the OSHA website. It's osha.gov, and if you think of any questions or you want to know more about how this works across our state particular, I know that they have a lot more information on there for you. Thank you.